Recently, a lot has been said and reported about OCCRP and its links to the US government and the deep state. But believe me when I say the web runs much deeper than anyone can imagine. Today, let's expose how every time OCCRP delves into Indian matters, a certain party amplifies the agenda and vice versa. Furthermore, assets of OCCRP are also working on Chinese payroll and shaping up the careers of certain activists. Keep watching this video to know more. A recent report by Mediapart has claimed that OCCRP hid the extent of its links with the US government. It has been funded by the US State Department and US aid. In an earlier video, we detailed to you how OCCRP has been funded by the likes of Open Society Foundations, Rockefeller Brothers Foundation and Ford Foundation. If you're watching on YouTube, you can check out that video on the I button and description. If on any other platform, just head to the reply section. So, with Mediapart's revelation and multiple other reports, one thing which has been established, the connection of OCCRP with the US deep state. Now, let's delve deeper into the second part. Just let me ask you, to all the viewers, whenever OCCRP publishes anything on India, whether it be a hit job on Adani Group or any tweet or website blog, which organization gets the direct benefit from it? India's grand old party, the Congress Party. Let me explain you how. If you will carefully notice, there's a pattern every time when OCCRP releases a propaganda report. Firstly, Congress Party platforms the OCCRP reports with Jairam Ramesh and his Twitter lackeys writing multiple threads. Next, a press conference is organized where Rahul Gandhi, seated next to Jairam Ramesh, repeats all the key points of the OCCRP propaganda report with a printout in his hand. Then Congress demands a probe and stalls the parliament, meanwhile playing the victim that its voice is being suppressed. Let me give you some examples. On 1 July 2021, OCCRP reported that Brazil had withdrawn up from a $324 million deal with India for Covaxin. On 2 July, Congress quickly picked up the article and pushed the narrative further. This news was reported in June, but Congress reacted only after OCCRP's article.
मैं ब्राजील की बात करूंगी क्योंकि भारत बायोटेक और आईसीएमआर के द्वारा निर्मित कोवैक्सीन एक बहुत बड़े संदेह के घेरे में, एक बहुत बड़े भ्रष्टाचार के कांड में, उस घेरे में ब्राजील में देखी जा रही है। ब्राजील का जो पार्लियामेंट सेनेट है वो भी इसमें प्रोब कर रहा है। अब उसमें 2 क्रिमिनल इन्वेस्टिगेटिव एजेंसीज भी प्रोब कर रही हैं और आक्षेप बहुत ज्यादा लग रहे हैं। आक्षेप सिर्फ भारत बायोटेक पर ही नहीं लग रहा है, पर क्योंकि ये कोवैक्सीन जो है वो डेवलप आईसीएमआर की पार्टनरशिप में करी गई है, कहीं ना कहीं ये आक्षेप पब्लिक फंड्स पर भारत सरकार तक आकर रुकते हैं।
The same modus operandi was followed in the Adani case. OCCRP began running hit jobs against the Adani group, and Rahul Gandhi along with Congress followed this narrative. Do you remember the Pegasus fiasco? 18 July 2021, the OCCRP claimed that an Israeli spyware was used on ministers, opposition leaders, political strategists, journalists and activists. The next day, Congress deployed all its machinery to push the narrative. Rahul Gandhi did multiple bites on Pegasus.
This is now going to be looked at by the court. But as I said, central institutions of this country were attacked by Pegasus. We all know that that's not the only attack that is taking place. There are many different ways in which the idea of India is being attacked. Pegasus is, of course, a particularly nasty and subversive way of doing it. It is a way basically to control the politics of the country, to frighten people, to blackmail them into not doing what they're supposed to do, right? Not allowing the democratic process to work. For us, we are quite happy that the Supreme Court has accepted to look into this. There is the institution of Parliament where we will raise this again, and we will try to have a debate in Parliament. I am pretty sure the BJP would not like that debate, so they will make sure that that debate is stalled, but we will try to hold that debate. And then we will tell the people of India that the idea of India is being attacked.
However, on 26 of August 2022, the Supreme Court of India declared the claims as false, stating no evidence of Pegasus was found. The pattern is same. OCCRP published the propaganda report, Congress platforms and builds a narrative around it, and based on these very reports and narratives created by the Congress party, foreign agencies declare India's democracy to be backsliding. Now, critics can say that it's the job of Congress party to pick up an issue against the ruling party in India, and that instances cited by us can be just mere coincidences. Yes, of course, you are right. But what if I tell you that Rahul Gandhi has met people who fund OCCRP? If you have carefully read the Mediapart story, they have quoted a person named Samantha Power, who is administrator of US aid. In this article, she has described the OCCRP as a partner of the US government. Last year, Rahul Gandhi had visited Uzbekistan. There was much speculation around this trip. Why Uzbekistan of all the places? Strategic advisor and author Semu Bhatt had revealed how Samantha Power was also in Uzbekistan at this time when Rahul Gandhi made a mysterious trip to that country. Interestingly, this visit happened right after OCCRP published a propaganda report on Adani on 31 August 2023. And this is not all. Rahul Gandhi's advisor Sam Pitroda runs a US-based NGO called Global Knowledge Initiative. This NGO is founded by none other than USAID, the Rockefeller Foundation, the US Department of State and the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Is it a mere coincidence that Sam Pitroda, Rahul Gandhi's close aide, has the same funders as OCCRP? And all these entities have been united in one common goal, that is to attack Adani. But why? Why attack an industrialist who has been an important asset for us to challenge Chinese expansionist dreams globally? Now, as you ponder about this, let me bring you to the third part. Since yesterday, you must have heard a lot about Ravi Nair, the OCCRP journalist in India. Folks on Twitter have tagged him constantly asking questions why he's working on US government payroll. But there's someone else everyone is forgetting entirely. Meet Anand Mangnale, OCCRP journalist and co-founder of Our Democracy, a so-called political crowdfunding platform. We looked up more on Our Democracy and list of its clients, which is quite interesting. Manish Sisodia, Jignesh Mevani, Kanhaiya Kumar and Delhi CM Atishi Marlena. Now, you can imagine how connected Anand is with the left liberal ecosystem and entire lobby. But this is not all about Anand Mangnale. He has worked with NewsClick. Yes, the same NewsClick which is facing allegations of Chinese funding and is currently being investigated. Can it be possible that the CCP deep state has been working to hamper Adani and its infra projects around the world? So if that's true, then Anand Mangnale here is batting for both opponents and he would be a much bigger threat than anyone else concerned. We are not trying to pass a judgment here, but rather only want one thing. This needs to be reconsidered and investigated further, as the OCCRP is much bigger threat to India than anyone else, and it's in our interest to act upon it as soon as possible.